destiny. And the committee's going to be more subjective than ever. The job was already pretty hard. Now I think it's gotten a lot harder. How are you going to judge a Pac-12 champion? Let's say Oregon out there, the favorite, runs through it, but they only have 7 games. And other teams have played 10 games. The Big Ten gets a later start, but that's a very tough schedule for teams in that conference. Man, it's going to be heated. It's going to be controversial. And once the bracket is set and the playoff gets going, to me, there's no asterisk attached to the championship. You cannot put an asterisk on any team or individual that wins a trophy this year, not with what they've had to come through, the mental challenges, the physical challenges. To me, the champion this year is going to be as deserving as any other year because of what we've all had to go through. And it's going to be fascinating to see how it plays out. Will it be unpredictable throughout? Because right now, everybody's got, Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State. The computers say is a 67% chance that each one of those teams is going to get in. I mean, I think there are room for surprises, and let's see how it plays out. Based on the first weekend, as you said, it's pretty unpredictable.
Yeah, I think with the playoff, there's been at least a slight groundswell of people saying that we should maybe expand the field, even if only for a year, because of how crazy everything is, and it's going to be impossible.
I think idea. I just don't think that you can't do it in the short term like that. Ideally, absolutely, an 8-team playoff this year would be good. I've been pretty impressed how the 4-team works out, because I think you really have to earn your way in. You expand it to 8 teams, you'll have a 2-loss team in there, and you're going to have not a bunch of different teams. You'll have more opportunity, but you're going to have the same team every year. In an 8-team bracket, it'd be impossible for me to see Bama, Clemson, Georgia, or however missing out on that, because they're always, one of the best teams in terms of personnel. But I wish we could have an 8-team this year. You're right. That'd be fun. It would have been fun.
Okay, real quick, because I'm getting told we have to wrap here. If you had to pick a playoff today, and I know it's very early, who would your 4 teams be?
I can't pick a playoff. They haven't even seen half the teams yet. I mean, I'm not going to pick a playoff team based on paper. So we got to get at least into November to see how Ohio State, Penn State, Wisconsin, Michigan, how the Big Ten teams look. Let's see Oregon out west, and then we can start to talk about it.
All right, we'll have to circle back with you on that one. And then today you're joining us courtesy of Dos Equis and the Save Our Saturdays campaign, which is urging fans to make the best of their Saturdays amid this very weird fall season. What's your advice for fans who are looking to have the most fun possible this fall?
Yeah, not to punt on fun. You can tailgate anything, anywhere, anytime, and that's what Dos Equis is trying to emphasize. And the Save Our Saturdays, SOS for short. If you text SOS to 77000, you can be in line to win a most interesting collection of tailgating items, like a 6-foot-long cooler. They call it the 6-foot cooler. Pack it with beer, keep your distance, and just the idea that you can still get together within your group and safely celebrate what there is to be celebrated and tailgate anything. And it's missing from the stadiums. There's no doubt about that. It's an important part of the sport, the social aspect to it. And that's one of the things that makes college football great. But even if you're watching games on TV or just getting together for any reason, I think you can still have fun on fall Saturdays. And that's what Dos Equis is trying to emphasize.
Great. Well, thank you so much for taking the time this morning.
It's my pleasure. Be well.
Have a good one.